Hi everyone, I'm Aline Ferreira. Most of you know me as a That's So Clutch host, but my journey here at CAG didn't start there. I wear many hats here, so to tell my story, I've got to take you back to December of 2020. An internship opened up in macho marketing seeking a production assistant. Truth be told, that position was not meant to evolve the way it did, but in my attempt to continuously grow, I sought out to make a position for myself. And fortunately, I had the support of the right people who believed in me to transform this aspiration into a reality. A year and a half later, I left my film program at school to chase a career here within CAG. A risky move, some would say, but I was on a path of finding a place for myself. I'd love to say it was a smooth ride, but it wasn't. At just 7 years old, I moved across the country with my brother Lucas, who shouldered the responsibility of raising me for over a decade. He and his wife were the parental figures in my life at just 18 years old, so these circumstances propelled me to think about my future at an early age, and the fear of failing became prevalent. The struggle to discover my true path persisted throughout my life, and even though CAG felt like the right place, I still struggled to find my true purpose within the company. My natural affinity for the camera is something I've dreamt of pursuing from the start, so when the opportunity arose for me to host a podcast at CAG, I wondered if it was too good to be true. A podcast within an automotive group, and they want me to host it? I knew if I didn't confront those fears of failing that I would never grow. Since I can remember, my brother has always said to me, the people you spend the most time with and surround yourself with are a reflection of who you will become. While this didn't quite stick as a teenager, it has since become an undeniable truth. December of 2022, I spoke to my mentor about wanting to make a difference somehow. By surrounding myself with better people and communicating my aspirations, I've found myself growing at lightning speed. The past 3 years of my life have shifted in such a positive direction. I made myself uncomfortable a lot, but those bold steps were essential to bring me to where I stand today. I have more support now than I've ever had, and that's because of who I surround myself with. It has created a ripple effect influencing every facet of my existence. It's been barely a year since That's So Clutch first aired, and I truly feel the impact it's made not only to our viewers but to myself. And the opportunities just keep coming. Before That's So Clutch, a lot of you didn't know who I was, and I take responsibility for that. But I am a firm believer that everything happens for a reason. 3 years ago, I wasn't as vulnerable as I have been the past year, but that doesn't mean that every experience leading up to this wasn't meaningful. I cherish the hard times because they made me who I am today, and I've learned that tomorrow I can only be a better version of myself. If there's one thing you take from this post, let it be this: everything is a growth opportunity. You just have to seek it. Speaking on camera wasn't always the easiest job, and the same applies to speaking to customers or even leading a meeting. What's important to remember is, are you being vulnerable? Are you chasing every opportunity? Whatever you aspire to grow in, whether that's a position in the company or even public speaking, ask yourself, what can I do today to be better tomorrow? As the great Kobe Bryant once said, great things come from hard work and perseverance, no excuses. In order to take that first step to growing, you're going to need the right support. If you want to learn more about CAG's mentor program or are interested in joining, please email our COO, Timothy Shook, and he can help you get paired right away. This company wants to see you succeed, and I guarantee that taking that first step will lead to a fulfilling journey of growth. Thank you for listening, and I hope I've inspired you to be a better you.